Morning girls, myself Sandeep Kumar Reddy from Engineers Competitive Training Academy. Today I will be discussing about how to become Indian Army Women Police. We knew that recently there was a batch regarding Women Police inducting into the Indian Army as a CMP. We are aware that with the 10th standard qualification with the height of 152 centimeters, it has been already trained one batch. Now again the notification has come for the next people. What exactly age and eligibility? We just go through the notification as well as what we should have the eligibility. As you can see, the notification is like this: soldier general duty, that is for women military police. Please remember girls, this is only for the post of women military police, not for other post. This post is given for the women. This privilege is given for the places where you can manage the women entry, that they started inducting women into the armed forces, that is in army. The age has to be 17.5 to 21 years supposed to be the age. As you can see what exactly the date of birth we have, 1999 to 2003 you have to be the date of birth, and the height has to be minimum 152 centimeters she is supposed to be there, and weight as per the height and chest expansion should be the capable of at least 5 centimeters. And she should have completed 10th standard, and she must have the 45% marks in aggregate and minimum 33% marks in each subject. So she has to pass 10th standard with the minimum 45%. In all the subjects she has to be 33%. Here please go through that whatever the important note has been given. Kindly note that once the registration of the candidates is over, a cutoff list will be generated and admit cards will be issued only to a limited number of candidates proportionate to the vacancies required to be filled. Please remember, whoever girl is applying, it's not mandatory everyone will get the hall ticket. So please remember, it is again you will have the merit list. Cutoff merit list will be decided based on first the aggregate marks in the 10th standard, and thereafter if there are more candidates with the same marks and the candidates of higher age will be preferred. This is one thing you have to understand. Whoever gets the marks, it's not only marks, if you have the equal marks with the higher age will be given the preference for those girls. What exactly the height has to be there? Height measurements initially you will be, once you go into the field, as you can see how exactly the arena field. So once you go in that field, if you don't have the minimum height requirement, from then and there only you will get rejected. So you have to be more cautious before going to that place. And the age limit will be there for 30 years of age. So for the widow of defense personnel who have died in harness. So please remember, the age limit will be there for those women whose husband have died. As you can see, the PFT standard, she has to run 1.6 kilometers of running in a time of 7 minutes 30 seconds in a group 1, and the group 2 should have to complete in 8 minutes. And the long jump, you will have to jump at least 10 feet. She has to qualify, there is no marks for that. And high jump, she will have the 3 feet. So that is also a qualifying nature. Here provisions for extra time for 1.6 kilometers run in hilly terrain is as follows: between 5,000 feet to 9,000 feet, whatever the terrain, wherever it has been located, that timing will be relaxed only in the terrain areas, not everywhere. So this army rally set, as you can see how exactly the people have gathered. And the high jump, you will have the running will be conducted post of the running. Once the running is completed, you have to qualify the high jump. Post high jump, then you have to go through the medical examinations. How exactly the medical will be conducted, that everything is given in it. Have the presence of mind during the running. You should have, be away from the people, try not to fall initially, speed required to move ahead of the mob, then maintain pace. So we knew that whenever there is a race, initially you should not get frustrated or you should not get panicked, should not get more excited. In order to get, you may fall. So please remember, be away from the people, try not to fall initially, speed required to move ahead of the mob, then maintain phase. Prepare prior medical. So once you have finished all the physical activities, then you have to prepare for the medical. What exactly you have to follow before going to the examinations? The medical examination, you will have the groom your head. Obviously you have to cut your hair and have the good hair. You please groom whatever you can do, and pubic hair and underarms has to be removed. Hands alignment will have. Please check your knees whether they are bow legs or knock knees. Eyesight has to be checked, and you will have the pen test. What exactly the pen test is, I'll just inform you next slide. Color blindness will be there, so please go through what exactly the color blindness you have. And the medical test, as you can see, tooth counting and condition. You should have the good tooth. Arms fitness test, you will have the whether you will have the sweat in your arms, that is one thing. Deformation of the foot, have you got any kind of flat foot and all. Ear checkup will be there, so please, before going to the medical examinations, clean your ears, that is mandatory. So dewaxing is very important. Please check whether you have the hemorrhoids, that is piles, and have the pregnancy, whether if you are involved in any kind of illegal activities, then if you are pregnant, should not have that. So that is also one thing not acceptable. Chest measurement, exhale the breathe. So you have to remember that inhaling and exhaling. So first you exhale and let him take the initial measurement. Take out all the air from your lungs, and then now inhale maximum when he says chest out, with the full air and wings to be out maximum. So do breathe in and control 15 seconds while practicing. This helps you in improving your chest measurement. Color blindness, as you can see exactly the color blindness, this is the one thing you have to remember, where the color blindness you have to identify the figures. If you are good in eyes, then you can go through the numbers 7, 13, 16, 8 and 12 and 9 are the numbers. If you can't read them, I am very sorry, better check with the ophthalmologist. Next we have the eye test. This is one thing, you will be asked to stand near about 10 meters away from that place. Then you will be asked to read whatever has been given. You have to read whatever the font has been given in this. As I can read OLEFDTZP from the down line, FPCDTZLE. This is what they ask. If you are good enough in eyesight, then you are fit for the next examination. And this is one thing that will be done by the doctor. One pen will be taken towards your eye. As you can see, upper one and down one. If you have your eyes as a down one like this, then you have no problem. If you have the problem in keeping your eyes as upper one or upper the one, that is unfit. So if you want to be fit, you have to practice prior going to the medical examination. Whoever the girls are watching, please go through whatever has been given in this. Next we have hemorrhoids. This is one thing, so don't eat any spicy material, consume proper content of water. If you don't consume proper water, or if you take the maximum spicy and non-veg material, then you will have the hemorrhoids in your bleeding, as well as you will have the hemorrhoids in your anus. So please check, don't involve in having various spicy food. That makes you indigestion as well as constipation problems, which may lead to the hemorrhoids. Next we have, after the medical is fit, if you are fit in medical examinations, work for examinations. If you want question papers, you can call me. I have everything in my YouTube channel. More than 1000 has been prepared for examinations. Please refer my YouTube channel, where you will find hundreds of question papers. If you want a hard copy, that is to take printout, you ask me for 2100 PDF, which is of free cost. And whoever is watching this, girls, I want you guys to share it to your friends, which is very helpful. Work hard for exam. If not selected, then prepare for Indian Railways or SSC examinations, and do not involve in any kind of bribe, which is not at all acceptable in defense forces. And once you are finished in medical examination, whatever examination has been accomplished and all are fit, then you can directly you will be issued one admit card during the time of rally itself. So with that admit card, you will be called for the examinations. Then within 1 month you will have the exam after the medical examinations. If not selected in medical, if you have been referred to the various command hospitals, you have to go and check up properly, and then you have to come for the admit card. So this is one thing. Once it is finished, physical as well as medical examination, you will have the written exam, that is common entrance examination, which is equal to the soldier GD of army question papers have prepared. The same questions will be asked for you. Please check my playlist, otherwise you will start repenting. So this is one thing that will be conducted for medically fit candidates at nominated venue, and the written test will be intimated at army site through the admit cards. Those admit cards for the CEE for the review fit cases will be issued after declaring medically fit by concerned specialist at military hospital, as I had discussed now. Negative marking will be sure that negative marking will be there if you have not corrected. If you knew that, you answer only them. If you don't know what exactly the answer is, so don't attempt all questions. You have the negative marking. So please go through whatever the result. Once you have written the exam, if you want that question paper to be known, you can call me or you can follow me, you can subscribe me, where you will be given that question paper in it. So here the bonus marks you will be given only for those people, defense services, ex-servicemen or any widower only. Go through notification whatever they give. Basic training will be, you will be having at Bangalore. As you can see, people are already, the girls have already started having the training. They are the maiden batch, so it is already started. So here standard of training has improved. So this is one thing you have to remember, the standard of training. You can see how exactly the standard will be given for them, food as well as whatever the diet will be provided at whatever the places. So their standard is very nice, and the turnout they will be having, as you can see, the dress code as well as the chest number has been given to the respective person. So here how exactly the hair cutting is, you can directly go through how they had groomed themselves. So this is one thing they have to care, and the care and training will be taken for the girls, especially because of the physical and medical issues, that the more care will be taken for the girls. If there is any problem during the training, that will be considered and they will be given a preference, and if more, then they will be unfit from that place. As you can see, they will be having the parade training. As you can see how exactly they are practicing in the parade, so they will have the parade in the training period. So this is one thing you have to remember. And duties and responsibilities, you will have the provost duties, that is police duties in the, and also you will be given admin as well as few computer related. If you are good at computers, you will be given a chance to have as a personal officer's assistant, and overall you will be manning the admin works. Your 60:40 ratio, you will be sent even to the field, where exactly the field places like Leh and all, where 40% women will be deployed over there. Rest all you will be in a metropolitan city to protect the mob. Here posting maximum you will be having all over the India. So whoever is going into the, you have maximum of, now it has started with the 99 girls, so it will be all over the India. Selection merit wise will be taken. So whoever applying, so check with their whatever the eligibility. Promotion in army will be there. You will be having the promotion as Lance Nayak and followed by Havaldar. So the same promotion will be as usual, and you will be given a chance to have the adventurous activities as well as to read for the further education. You will be encouraged to do that, and if you want to go for any kind of officer like examination, you are free to go in that field. So will be posted where, as a, if you are good in sports, you will be sent for the various sports also, irrespective of whatever the branch. If you are good in running, if you are good in any kind of activities, shooting or everything, you will be encouraged to do so. I request you guys to check playlist and share it to your friends. If you want to join, you can join on Telegram Defense ICTA, where you will find 800 plus question papers for various examinations. Whoever is watching the boys, I request you to think of it and encourage your friends or your juniors or your sisters, whoever is, encourage them. Share this video to one and all. This will be very helpful. As you can see, one notification has come for the 2020 and 21 year. The rallies will be conducted Ambala, Lucknow, Jabalpur, Bangalore, Shillong and Pune places, where you will have this type of rallies. You can directly go through the notification what exactly we have. This is my mobile number, guys, 7666730252. You can call me if you want 2100 PDF of GK and GS. For the notification, you can directly go through the internet. You can download it. Now it is available for the people. Whoever is interested, they can directly. The time is like 27 July to 2022. Again 31st August 2020. You can directly apply for this through www.joinindianarmy.com. This is one thing you have to remember. Thank you, guys. Whoever has watched it, I request you guys to share it to your juniors or friends. That will be very useful for each and every person. They are very more important information will be given. If you want, you can subscribe it. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a great life.